Alright, well, it's been a month, but here I am recording again. It's time for NFL Gameday for the PlayStation. This game was released at the launch of a PlayStation. It was a great game. It was based during the 1995 to 1996 season, meaning the San Francisco 49ers were the Super Bowl champions. It starts out with this animation here, which has a really good theme song, and I seriously considered starting out this series of videos with this song. This is really strange. A bunch of helmets kind of come out of the tunnels and they meet up at midfield, and yeah, this is 1990s animation in a nutshell. And the football itself is pretty great. When you get the football, you can hold X to sprint for like 3 seconds at a time. This game goes by pretty quickly compared to other football games at the time. You can throw the ball, but the receiver won't catch it, but that's alright. It's just a small quirk. A run up the middle is almost immediately stopped, so don't go that way. Oh, the kicking meter's awful. And I've never actually won a game of this, but I can rarely ever complete passes. I seriously don't know what I'm doing wrong on either side, but that's alright. This game is still great, despite the plethora of flaws. If you're like any normal person ever, that last sentence probably made absolutely no sense, but this game has a certain charm to it that really can't be described. It even became a PlayStation 1 greatest hit, which is honestly the only time I've ever seen a football game get a re-release. Was it really that much better than that Madden game that year that was sell enough to make it a greatest hits re-release? I mean, let's just see some footage from 1996 for the PlayStation. Okay, that makes sense. I guess Madden can't outsell it if it doesn't exist. Madden 1997 was released the following year, and it was a little bit better than NFL Gameday 1997. Released 2 years later, NFL Gameday 1998 was one of the first polygon-based NFL games, and it was received very well compared to the Madden 1998. But NFL Gameday never quite caught up to the sales of the Madden series. The last game was released in 2004, and it sold terribly due to the fact that, one, it was only released on the PlayStation after the previous 4 were released on the PS2. It was released alongside Madden 2005 and ESPN NFL 2K5, both of which were great games, especially compared to this unmarketed PlayStation 1 game, and this version is definitely awful. It keeps all of the same flaws as the game from 10 years ago, but it also doesn't have any of the good things. And I'm not even sure if these are polygons on the screen. Why do I even keep playing this game? I mean, really, it's not even fun. The original NFL Gameday is one of the most interesting PlayStation football games, and while I have several complaints, if you see the original, go ahead and spend some money on it, because it's really good. If you see the 2005 version, though, go ahead and buy either of the much better games released that year, because you won't be sorry.